welcome back to the channel. So you're thinking about moving to Folsom, California. You're still not sure if it's the right place for you. Well, you've come to the right channel because in this video, we are gonna delve into the pros and the cons about living in Folsom, California. I'm Fair McNeil, realtor here in the greater Sacramento area, and my team and I, we love helping people just like you who are looking to move, buy, or sell in the area. If you're thinking of moving, whether it's in 2 weeks or later on down the year, feel free to shoot us a text, give us a call. We would love to help you with your journey. Pro number one has got to be the scenic beauty and outdoor recreation. So Folsom is located in the Sierra Nevada foothills. It is located off of the 50 freeway, about a 25-minute drive to downtown Sacramento and about 39 miles, so depending on traffic, to the Sacramento airport. But it is located in just such a beautiful location. And there are over 50 miles of trails in Folsom for jogging, biking, running. It is such a beautiful community. A lot of cyclists here in the Folsom area due to just the amazing trails that they have here and the scenic beauty. You also have Folsom Lake, which is 19,000 square feet of water where people are going boating, you can kayak, you can also go paddle boarding. There are some areas where you can have like a picnic where there's a little bit of a sandy beach at the Folsom Lake. There's also the American River trails. So there are trails all over the American River. Sometimes you'll see people horseback riding. There is the famous bridge in the American River where there's a lot of people that like to go running and cycling. I think you're getting the idea. It is just a gorgeous city aesthetically and for outdoor recreation. So if you love outdoor recreation, love to be surrounded by trees, this has got to be a great city for you. Pro number two is the excellent education system in Folsom, California. So Folsom has been known for a long time to have excellent schools, but honestly, I think they just keep getting better and better. In fact, for niche for 2024 for Sacramento County, there are 239 public elementary schools, and that includes public charter schools. And in the top 11 public elementary schools, 9 of those schools are located in Folsom, California. My daughter goes to school in Folsom, California, and I can attest to the school system. It is fantastic. In fact, when they ask me, are you smarter than a 5th grader, which is the grade she's in, I'm not sure because I tried to help her with her math and it was so hard. So it is a great school system. They also do have a lot of fun. She just won roller skating with her school, and in the fall they had gone to Slide Park, which is a camping trip, which was very educational also. It's just a great school system as well for high school. Vista del Lago, that is really known to be a great college prep high school. Folsom High School is fantastic for education, for sports, for their theater department. So you really cannot go wrong with education here. There are also lots of daycares. My daughter went to several different daycares in Folsom. They are excellent schools. So if you are looking for a great education system, Folsom is a really great city for you. Pro number 3 is the job market. So Folsom is kind of like Silicon Valley's lesser known cousin, but Folsom has Intel, Micron, lots of technology jobs. As I mentioned earlier, Folsom Cordova is a fantastic educational system, so lots of jobs in education. There is also a lot in the healthcare sector. Dignity Health is here, Mercy Hospital is here, Kaiser has medical offices over here. There are lots of chiropractors and dentists and orthodontics as well. Also retail. There's the Folsom Outlets, the Palladio, lots of shopping throughout in Old Town Folsom. So there are a lot of job opportunities here in Folsom if you want to work and live here. Pro number 4, and this is why I absolutely love living in Folsom, and I think you will too. You never have to leave Folsom. Everything, pretty much almost everything is literally in Folsom. Okay. We don't have a large Nordstrom. You do have to go to Roseville, but we have the Nordstrom Rack. We don't have a Yard House or Cheesecake Factory, but there are tons of restaurants in Folsom. So many great restaurants. There are also a lot of gyms. I belong to Lifetime Fitness, which I love that gym. There's also California Family Fitness. There are boxing gyms, UFC gyms, yoga studios, fitness, I think it's Fitness 19. There are so many, including Orange Theory Fitness as well. So many different gyms for you to choose from. Lots of shopping. I love the outdoor Palladio. It's just such a beautiful mall, really relaxing to walk around. You also have the Folsom outlets. You have the Broadstone shopping where you're going to find things like Marshall's, Best Buy, Ulta. There's a Sephora also at the Palladio. So there's a lot of shopping as well, and some really cool stores in historic Folsom. And as we talked about earlier, there's lots of outdoor recreation things for you to do, really great healthcare here. You just don't really have to leave. And yes, there are some cities that might be similar, but here's the thing. Folsom is a smaller city and it doesn't take you that long to get anywhere. So from where I live, to get to Target's about 4 minutes, to get the Palladio's 4 minutes, to get to my gym's 9, and that's the furthest. The outlets around 9 to 10 minutes. So everything pretty much in Folsom should be within 11 minutes unless you live over in the American River Parkway. So then things are going to be further out from you in Folsom, but that's pretty much the only area. Everywhere else, it is just such a really quick drive, and I just love that about this area. You're not spending the gas money, but more importantly, you have your time back to be able to spend with your family. Now let's talk about the cons of living in Folsom. Con number 1, location. Now, for some of you, the location of Folsom might be ideal. It's located close to the 50 freeway. You might be working at one of the Intel employees over here in Folsom or not too far away, so it might be a great location. But if you're working in downtown Sacramento, it might be too much traffic for you because during rush hour, close to downtown, there is a lot of traffic. It's about 25 miles to downtown Sacramento from Folsom. If you're working at the airport or you travel a lot and need to get to the airport, it's about 39 miles. So it is quite a drive to the airport. And also, if you have a lot of friends and family who you visit who might live in West Roseville is maybe about 22, 25 miles away, but you really don't take the freeway there. I mean, you can if you want to go from the 50 to the 80, but that takes forever. So usually you'll just take Hazel, go down some of the side roads and get over there. But that can take forever. That can take about 40, 50 minutes to get to certain parts of West Roseville as well. So it just depends on where you're going to be spending the majority of your time when you are not at home and if it's really worth the commute for you. Con number 2 is housing. Folsom is one of the more expensive cities to live in Sacramento County. Now, how much more expensive? Well, let's talk some numbers. So as of last month for single family resident homes, the median home price in Folsom was $815,000. So for Sacramento City, the median home price was $470,000. Now, please take into consideration, this is not including really expensive parts of Sacramento like Land Park and East Sac and some areas around the river. Those are very expensive, but Sacramento City as a whole, it was $470,000. In Carmichael, the median home price was $605,000. Citrus Heights, it was $485,000. So you are getting an idea that Folsom is quite a bit more expensive to live in. Con number 3, congestion and traffic. So I live in Folsom and I don't really feel that there is too much traffic around here. I feel that it's still a lot easier to get around and less congestion than Roseville is. However, they are building over the next 25 to 30 years about 11,400 or so dwellings, which is supposed to house over 27,500 people. So that means they're building some condos, apartments, homes. They've already been building a ton of that. And it is starting to get a lot more crowded in Folsom. And so if you're looking for an area that is not going to be adding so much to the city population, then maybe Folsom isn't for you. It's also expected that this huge development in Folsom Ranch, that it will bring about 8,000 jobs. So there might be more people commuting over here. So there really is a possibility of a lot of traffic in Folsom. Now, if you're going to the Platte on the weekends, you are going to find Bidwell. There's a lot of traffic there, and some of the, hotter places to go to might be a little bit more difficult to find parking if you're going to historic Folsom. So those are things to think about before you move over to Folsom. Con number 4 is the nightlife. So it's really subdued in Folsom compared to downtown, midtown Sacramento. You are going to find some places you can go to in Folsom. You can go to Sutter Street. There's some restaurants and bars. There's the Powerhouse, which does have some live entertainment and it turns into a club. There are some breweries, some tap houses, some wine bars. There's the wine cellar. There's a Bacchus wine house. So there are some things you can do, but things close a lot earlier here usually, except for maybe if you're at the Powerhouse for the nightclub. But if you want to go to Sacramento for midtown, downtown, you're going to find rooftop bars, karaoke, lots of different strips of bars. There's going to be nightclubs, comedy clubs. I mean, you name it, you have it. So if you are one of those people that loves the nightlife and you also like to especially Uber it or Lyft, you don't want to spend a ton of money getting an Uber Lyft all the way back to Folsom, you might want to live closer to Sacramento City if that's best for you. So that wraps up our video on the pros and cons of living in Folsom. I love living here. I still feel that the pros outweigh the cons, but maybe it's not the right place for you. Either way, if you're looking here or if you're looking in a different part of Sacramento, I would love to help you with your search. Be sure to go into the description, reach out to me. If you have any ideas for any future videos you would like me to do, be sure to leave that in the comments. And also, I have been doing a lot of shorts with market updates, so be sure to check them out. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for more videos. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video.